It started.
They don't hear us though, right?
No,
We're not live yet.
we're not live.
We don't all the burps out.
People will hear all the stuff you play on the board on the Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Loucast Live. I'm the Sean McCall.
It's SEL Roper.
And it's producer Pat on the call, on the mic, every day, all day, boys. Let's go. We're live.
Thank you for those who are watching live at home on YouTube.
Shout out our loyal listeners. Can always count on them.
Me and Rope just got back from the Cardinals game today.
Yeah, we
They won the rubber match,
5-1.
won the series. Over did not hit, unfortunately, but that's the way she goes.
Yeah. We should have taken Jordan Montgomery strikeouts.
We should have.
He hit on those. But it was a great great game.
It was a great game today.
but
We're
we
going to
won.
talk about the Battlehawks game this weekend. Me and you went.
Right. 420.
Battlehawks -7.
Good call.
That was a good game. And then later that day, we went down to the Armory.
Yeah, we saw the St. Louis City play.
That was a banger game. 3-3.
In the Barbecue.
An exhilarating draw.
Yes. Thomas Sotland, shout out. 92nd.
Tommy Totland.
We'll discuss that later.
Some might say that you're a sore winner, but we'll get into that.
And then what we're gonna firstly discuss is the Louis Billikens, right?
Bills basketball, America's team, apparently.
Robbie Avila, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, coming in.
I'm not the biggest college basketball fan. You know that. March he came and went. So
We have Josh Schertz is landing some Billikens, dude.
explain who Josh Schertz is.
He's the Indiana State Sycamores former coach from the Missouri Valley.
That is now at St. Louis University.
Yeah, absolutely. We're just getting players left and right. We had the guy from I think Miami play today, or commit today. He's a bench player for Miami. So shout out to him.
Shout out
314.
Shout out that guy. We're gonna have the West Pine Bills
we had
calling
the
in
point guard,
possibly. Right.
From Indiana State Sycamores come by to the 314. Oh my god.
You're just going through transfers now.
What?
You're just going through transfers.
What do you mean?
You're just going through new transfers that are coming to the Billikens.
Yeah. They're gonna
Okay.
change the program around.
All right, switching gears here. We're going to also discuss former Blues that are playing in the playoffs this year. We are watching currently, you guys can't see on the camera, but just above producer Pat on the wall up here, we have Bruins and Maple Leafs game 3. We have a funny story about Bruins, we got Maple Leafs puck line -1.5. And we got a funny story on how we were calling into, who's that guy? Rico Bosco show on Barstool
Healthy
Sports
debate.
today.
Shout out Healthy Debate.
Roper from St. Louis got on, and we gave him. He started off and said, "I got a pick for you, Rico. Leafs -1.5." And the story goes, back at my apartment in Shaw, there's a whiteboard in my living room, and the picks are 2-0 in the last 2 picks this week. Picks are 2-0. The first pick was -7 Battlehawks, that covered, and then on Saturday afternoon I took Rangers -1.5. So the board is 2-0 in the last 2 picks. I wrote down Leafs -1.5 for this evening. So
Hey.
Logan also said Leafs -1.5.
Yes.
Shout out Logan.
Yes.
Leafs -1.5. Let's
Always
tail.
have Leafs -1.5. Fuck the Bruins. Joel Edmondson.
Joel Edmondson and Ryan Revo.
Yep. Good force. Hopefully, fuck Boston. It's always fuck Boston.
Yeah, agreed.
I just want to give a huge shout out to all our viewers today.
Yeah. How many are in the?
So we
how many are in the lobby?
We got
People
6 in the
texting me.
lobby. Abby says hi.
Hey, whoever's in the chat, call Roper right now and you can be on.
Well, we have a person calling.
He's not calling in yet.
I mean, yeah. We're gonna hang up at.
Yeah.
If you're in the
Logan
chat
says,
and you-
let's go. Mark Fentress says, Loucast boys, what's up? Bryce Graham says it's producer Pat on the call, on the mic, all day, every day.
Mr. Madison,
Mr.
Milwaukee talking.
Madison. All right, so that's all that's in the chat right now. But feel free to ask us questions all night. We are going to be live for
that?
probably about an hour and a half, maybe more. Just watching the Leafs game, talking sports, talking St. Louis. So it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, you guys want to hear about my Cardinals bets on how unlucky they've been lately? Oh, we have Mr. Madison calling in. Here we go. I said call in. Here we go.
Okay, so
we have
hold
a
on.
caller in. Hello, Milwaukee talking man from Madison, Bryce Graham. Hello.
No, he's not. He's not on, Pat.
Oh wait, hang on. No, now go, Bryce.
Hello?
Oh no. I said we should test it.
You didn't have anything connected before.
Has it not? Did you not connect it?
It's
To,
connected to the Roadcast. Technical difficulties.
It should
Sorry,
be
guys.
on.
Producer Pat.
Some of you at home may not know this, except for Bryce, but we recorded like 45 minutes last week.
We have this Sue guy calling in.
Oh, here we
Okay.
go. Bill's West
All right,
Pine.
it should be up.
I don't.
He blocked his number.
Hello.
Bill's West Pine star 67
It says
does.
it's paired to your phone.
Yes. Hello, sir.
Someone else is calling in.
Oh my God, sorry.
Yeah, just put it
People
up
are
to your
calling
mic
in
right
my
now.
phone, so I'm sorry if we lose this call.
Oh, shit.
But thank you, West Pine. Bills, we appreciate you calling in. Currently we're having technical
Mute your
difficulties.
phone.
I'm trying. Jesus. This is our first time going live on the Loucast.
All right, so you guys got the graphic. You're good. Go.
All right. Well, so a lot of news going on in the Billikens world. We have landed some pretty high prospects from the Indiana State Sycamores and from Miami today. We picked up like a 4 or 5 type guy that was on the bench for Miami, right?
Hold on. Tell him to call my number.
Gonna just sorry about that. I'm gonna just finishing up eating dinner, but I think he's gonna be like really, really good. So far, I mean, I don't know what you guys have talked about yet, but like really love all the kids that Sherps has brought in so far. I think this is gonna be a really fun group.
Yeah, he's already been in the community, like going to Busch Stadium, throwing out the first pitch. He was at City Park at the St. Louis City match. And yeah, I was just really proud to see him adapting this St. Louis like family and coming in, and I'm excited for this program. Can it be November already?
Ah, man, you're telling us, man. Like, I think that it literally feels like a light switch has been flipped from the last, from the last few months, and just kind of how long this past season felt, just as kind of the Travis Ford era wrapped up. And how much excitement there is now around SLU basketball. I mean, they still have 4 open scholarships left too, so like this isn't the end of the exciting news that's coming up. Plus, they're gonna have a bunch of a bunch of scheduling news to announce and everything. Like, it's really weird. There hasn't been this excitement around the program in a while, and I'm not sure if your listeners know or watchers, because I think you guys are on YouTube. Like, a little peek behind the curtain. So West Pine Bills, we don't live in St. Louis. We went to SLU. We live out of town. I mean, there's excitement all the way up here in Chicago from all the SLU people that we know up here. I can't really imagine what it's like in St. Louis itself, especially with him going around town and doing all this stuff. I think this is going to be I think it's going to be wild once November rolls around, and I cannot wait to be at some games because this is going to be really fun.
Hey, West Pine, Sean McCall here. I only went to one Bills game last year, and it was a snowy matchup against the VCU Rams. VCU was favorited by like 5 or 6 points. You think that's going to be the same line when VCU comes back to Chaffetz, or you think the Billikens will be favorited this time around?
I mean, it's probably too early to say. So VCU, and I'm not sure how much you guys keep up with the rest of the A10. VCU is kind of in a spot where they're still waiting to make some of their big additions so far, and we have no doubt that they're going to. They have a couple guys in the portal. They have some good players coming back, notably Joe Banasteel, who, if you remember, like him and Sincere were just trading buckets in that game. I said this earlier on Twitter, like we're trying to be kind of measured in our expectations, even though we think this team is going to be pretty good. I think after, a few games, though, it's going to be full steam ahead. I think it's too early to know what like a line is going to look like for VCU, and I'm not trying to be like the lame middleman guy on this. I think it's just it's so early for
Right.
all these teams.
Yeah, we might not know who's going to be the leader right entering into until like closer to the season. We're going to have a better
And
idea.
like some of the other teams around the A10 have had a good offseason so far. Like Loyola hasn't landed anybody that's like a stud on paper, but they kind of did the thing they did last offseason where they're just adding like dudes. Like they're adding a bunch of guys that can score 10, 15 points a game. You know, St. Joe's kept Eric Reynolds, who might go into next season as like one of the 3 best players in the conference. Dayton has had a good offseason so far. I mean, they've lost a few guys to the portal, but I think that SLU is going to be picked top 4 in the A10 next year, and that this team's going to be pretty good. Exactly, how good they're going to be on a head-to-head, I think we got a lot of time to figure that out because the portal closes next week, a week from today, on May 1st for guys to enter, so you need to be in by that point. Guys can commit all the way until classes start, so, you could see some major player additions to the A10 in the next, 3-4 months, because they can commit pretty much all the way up to August. So, I mean, I think the main message that we have so far, and, we're not going to definitively say that SLU's going to win the A10. I mean, there's so much that's got to happen before that. But I think it's pretty clear on paper they probably are going to be a top 4 team in the conference next year, which in a year after finishing 14th, I think that every single person would sign up for that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, that'd be a
especially
great improvement.
Especially when, like, I don't know if you guys watch any of Indiana State. Josh Schertz's teams play like a million miles an hour. It's super fun. There's going to be a ton of points.
Yeah, the point guard was like the top 3-pointer in like the nation, or one of them, right?
Yeah, so they had I think 3 guys that were like top 20 in the nation and made threes. One of them is Isaiah Swope, who is coming to SLU with Schertz and Robbie Avila. I want to say he tied for 3rd or 4th in the nation. I don't have it right up in front of me, but like his teams. So kind of the joke the last few years, because Travis Ford would say in the preseason, like, oh, we want to take 33s. Josh Schertz's team last year averaged 28.7 threes a game. Like, they're actually going to try to do that, and it's awesome. I mean, what they're gonna run on offense is going to look so different from the really slow and kind of boring stuff that SLU ran the last few years. I mean, it's going to be like, it's going to be completely night and day, where even if like SLU doesn't win the A10, it's going to be so fun that everyone's going to want to be in Chaffetz. It's going to be sick.
Exactly. Yeah, the atmosphere is going to be back. It's a great stadium when it's like packed in. It's nothing better in college basketball. And my last question for you is sponsored by St. Louis Bread Co., of course. Best bagels sliced. St. Louis Bread Co. Last question is, do you think Robbie Avila might be the biggest name to come to SLU since Jordan Jet?
Absolutely. So we tweeted that. I can't remember if it was me or the other half of the account, because there are 2 people on West Pine Bills. And we did get a little bit of pushback when we said that, because people are like, well, what about Jordan Goodwin? What about, this? I think at the end of the day, like, Jordan Jet was a national name.
Right.
I think Robbie immediately, I mean, go look at the post that, like, Field of 68 or Tipton Edits. Or,
he's been on the Pat McAfee show, Farm My Take. It's wild.
Like, he is, and like, go listen to any interview with the dude, like, not just media stuff. Like, he is a super likable dude who is, I mean, so easy to market. He's going to get NIL deals with a ton of local businesses. He's a legit national name. And I think that, like, I mean, I don't think people realize just how big of a name he is. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. Like,
exactly.
he is a legitimate superstar on the court and off the court. And I mean, he's going to be the most nationally marketed Billiken since Jordan Jet, and it's going to be awesome. I mean, I've already heard of some people around like the SLU content community kind of that are like, oh, we got to get a Robbie Avila shirt, or we got to do something with goggles, or we got to do this. I mean, it's going to be a madhouse around him in the best possible way. And I'm so excited to see it. And really just excited to see how the rest of this offseason plays out. I know that was your last question, but just a couple things just to keep in mind for Bills fans and just St. Louis fans as a whole. They only have one game officially scheduled for next year, which is a road game at Illinois State.
Oh, really?
We can't really dive into specifics we've heard, but don't be surprised if there's a pretty good schedule put together. I think that there's going to be some matchups of teams coming into Chaffetz that are going to be bigger names than what we've seen in recent years, and some road games too. And I think that this is just going to be a really fun year, and it's going to be awesome to be at Chaffetz, to be watching on ESPN Plus, to be watching from wherever you are. I think this is going to be a really, really likable Billikens team, and I can't wait to watch them.
Question for you.
Yeah.
So we have a few people in the chat. They're saying build the Robbie Avila statue tomorrow. And also we got there should be a Thanksgiving Missouri tournament. SEMO, SLU, Mizzou, Mo State, Lindenwood, and UMKC.
Oh, I like that.
So I personally would, it's probably too early for the statue talk, but I wouldn't mind them putting some goggles onto the Billiken outside of Chaffetz.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotta start small and work your way up. But as for the Thanksgiving tournament, I think it's a great idea. I hate putting cold water on it. So you can only do one tournament a year. You can only do one what's called a multi-team event. So
right, like a Maui or
like a Maui, Atlantis. We went down to Cancun a few years ago. You can only do one of those a year. Okay. I think that the appeal of doing maybe like a day where you do it at I don't know what Scottrade's called anymore.
The Enterprise.
Yeah, Enterprise. Like doing a day where you have like 3 games and it's not like a tournament where it's just SLU plays Mo State or Lindenwood plays whomever. I think it's a great idea. I think the hardest thing though is that you're not really going to get Mizzou to agree to that. They schedule pretty beefy in the non-con and they can get some pretty good names. I don't mean that as an insult to any of the other teams involved, but it's that's always going to be the thing. We would love SLU to play Mizzou. I think that ship has just kind of sailed.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
But I will say this, so that's a creative scheduling idea. I think that with this team, particularly, so Robbie Avila has 2 years of eligibility left. I hope that he spends them both at SLU. I absolutely do. Isaiah Swope only has 1 year of eligibility left. Who he's probably going to be the second or third best player on the team, along with Gibbs and Jimerson. I would love this year for the staff to get as creative as possible to get some good games on the schedule when you have like a pretty veteran big three between those 3 guys. Like I would love to see him go play a neutral site game out in Vegas or go play in some like mid-major challenge with like the Mountain West or something, stuff like that. I think getting your guys on national TV, really marketing it, saying, hey, we're a really fun team, get yourself some good win opportunities. I think stuff like that would be good, but I don't necessarily know if you're going to get Mizzou on the schedule this year, unfortunately. But maybe one day. I mean, maybe having a coach who's completely disconnected from that, maybe that helps, but it's one of those things. We're not really holding out hope that would come to fruition.
Yeah, true. Well, hey, thanks, Westpine. Thank you.
We appreciate you joining us and talking Bills basketball. We know March is over and we have a long way before the season starts, but it's never too early to get excited.
Excellent. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much, guys, for having me on, and let's do this again sometime.
All right, thanks.
Appreciate you. Thanks, man.
All right, see you guys.
All right, that was West Pine Bills basketball. Follow him on Twitter. He's got good content, eh?
Now you can call me, I guess. Whoever
keeps blowing up Roper's phone, what do you got to say? Just call.
Yeah,
Just call in.
Call in. Do I have to do this now?
All right, guys, Leafs game.
Am I ever going to figure it out?
Yeah, I figured it out. They can call me.
So
All right, that was West Pine Bills basketball. Follow him on Twitter. What was that? Okay.
All right. Yeah. Whoever's put your phone number in the chat, Pat.
I don't know if I want to do that.
Well,
if you have my number, feel free to call.
Pat.
yeah. Whoever's trying to call Pat.
Ryan Andrade.
We have Bryce Graham calling.
No, you gotta call me.
No, Victoria's
Oh wow, at the same
People are
time
calling.
again.
There's multiple. Oh my god, we have multiple.
The delay is
callers.
real. The
Oh,
delay is like
Bryce,
exactly
on.
15
Bryce,
seconds.
Hello.
Roper.
You're on, dude.
Yo, what's up,
All right,
Bryce?
I'll make this quick so you can get to your other fans. I'm asking the question for Mark. He sent it in the comments, but I want to know if SLU plays the zoo next year, or if they did play, like say they met in a tournament or something, who are you rooting for?
Well, West Pine said that would be very unlikely.
It would be SLU. It would be SLU.
Wow.
All right, that's all I had.
Yeah, it's my childhood team. I'm gonna stick to them.
Good question, B. Graham.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright.
Thank you, Bryce.
Bye.
Ryan also says, tell your host to stop calling you Roper.
Wait, what?
Hey, thanks, Ryan. Yeah. Wait, which Ryan is that? Is that
Ryan Andrade.
Okay, you. Yeah, thanks, KU.
Wait, why can't we call you Roper?
Well, you can. No.
He said, tell your
That joke
host
is
to stop
flying.
calling you.
That joke is flying right over my head.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so what do we got to get to, boys?
Nick's not aware. Oh wait, before she wants no. She wants.
Oh, jeez.
What does she want?
Guys, don't be so rude. God, you're so mean.
She keeps calling.
Hey,
Hello?
hello, you're on
You're
the
live on the
Loucast.
Loucast.
Welcome.
Finally, I could get in.
Oh, jeez.
It was just such a long line waiting.
Hello.
Oh, what do you got to say, Victoria?
What's on your mind?
I was just calling in to say, hey, how are
Ladies
you?
of the Loucast. We're always welcome.
Ladies of the Loucast,
We're
yeah.
doing great. It's a beautiful sunny day. The Cardinals won. They won the series.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift's new album dropped recently.
Taylor, I knew you were going to want to talk about that. Yeah, it's just been a great week for me. Taylor
Oh,
Swift.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
A lot
all
of
of that.
theories. A lot of theories.
What's the best song on the new Taylor Swift? I haven't
Yeah.
listened yet.
Am I allowed to talk about that on the Loucast?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
What's your favorite song?
That's a tough choice. There's a lot of good ones. I'll go Fortnite, honestly.
What the? No. I can do it with a broken heart, and also, so high school is so,
High
good.
School or The Alchemy's pretty good.
No,
by the way, so High
bad.
School and The Alchemy are about Travis Kelce, guys.
The
There's
Alchemy
two
is
songs
very
about
bad.
Travis.
The
Oh,
Alchemy
damn,
is
it's-
giving. It's giving. So glad my Travi made it to the big game.
Wait, is that the one that she says the GTA lyric?
She's like touchdown. I'm like, girl,
Oh
stop.
yeah.
Stand
She
up.
said you can ball, but I'm Aristotle or something.
Yeah.
You know how to ball. I know how to Aristotle. That was
It's
a-
no good.
But
Speaking of
the So
ball,
High School. was
someone-
great.
Yeah, speaking of ball, something that I've got to talk to the men of the Loucast about is the soccer games
Mhm.
at the halftime. Why are they watering the grass?
Oh, to keep the pitch fresh.
Keep it moist.
It's better if the ball can
No.
skip across the pitch.
Dude, it makes no sense. They water the grass and then it gets all muddy.
No, the grass is thirsty.
No. They have like underground stuff so that it doesn't do that.
And actually, Victoria, they just replaced all the the sod at City Park just the other day.
no,
the
right,
next
right
time-
now. As
So the
right
next
now.
time City comes back into town, they're gonna have a brand new
fresh
fresh
pitch.
pitch to play
It just
on.
doesn't make sense to me how they water the grass and then they just make everyone go out there and play. It's like wet. They're like, go play in the swimming pool.
Yes. I mean,
It's
It,
better-
it absorbs a lot of water.
It's better for slide tackling too when the pitch is wet.
I will say that when there's like a sunny day, like when it was the Austin match last year, it was 90 degrees out. I would have wanted to run out there and run through it like it was sprinkles.
In the swimming pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
God.
I'm going to my first game in June. I can't wait.
Oh, good
That'll
luck.
be
Who they
exciting.
playing?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'd possibly give you a prediction if they would win or lose. But,
I don't know. It's in June, so
okay.
I just the ticket was cheap. Yeah.
All
But
right.
anyways, I'm a really big fan of the pod, and I wanted to say hi,
We appreciate it.
Anyone with
We
you?
appreciate it.
McKenna.
McKenna, hello.
McKenna, what's up?
What's
What is
up?
I was just with your boyfriend earlier today with Nick.
I
Shout out Boot
know.
Shaft.
Shout out to
How was
Snooksy.
that?
Shout out Dehan.
Great.
Oh yeah, shout out him.
We
Hopefully
saw a
you will
big
be
win.
cancer free sometime.
And you guys saw a win on Monday at walk off, right?
Yes.
Hell yeah, good view. That is a beautiful view to see.
Adam told us he called
It
it
was.
on the last pitch. He said, "Wouldn't it be nice if we could all go home right here if he hit a home run?" And first pitch, Gorman hit a home run apparently.
McKenna, what was your alcohol of choice?
Oh, McKenna is shaking her head. She's saying that that was a lie. What?
Oh.
I don't know. I'm not saying that was a lie. Oh, okay.
McKenna, what alcohol did you have at the game?
We had margaritas.
Oh,
She's
nice.
cooking right now.
That's right before Cinco de Mayo season. Shout out that.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out Kolache. We're making chicken enchilada kolaches.
Ooh, that sounds
McKenna,
good.
That's the best one yet, by the way.
All right, guys. We
Oh, yeah?
appreciate you calling
What
in.
is it? Chicken enchiladas, collage. Ooh, I'll have to get one.
Yep. All right. Well, thanks for calling, guys. We'll see you next time.
Okay, we love you.
All right.
Hey.
The viewers
Guys,
love
sorry.
the Lucas.
Viewers love
Oh
the
my
Lucas. We've
gosh.
had 22 views. 6 are reviewing right now.
You guys, the Leafs just had another power play and didn't do
That's it.
Jack.
Fucking score.
Oh,
yeah.
jeez.
Guys,
a boring game.
Rico Bosco. I'm on the hot seat.
So we called in. Adam was the second caller on his show. There's only
Healthy
like
debate.
100 people watching it.
Shout out Healthy Debate.
But we called in and then we go, we got a pick for Eureka, Leafs -1.5.
It's on the whiteboard.
It's on the whiteboard, and the whiteboard is 2-0 in the last 2 picks. I already said it was Battlehawks -7 and Rangers -1.5.
He was excited by it. He was like, Phil, shut up. The told his producer, he's like,
He liked it.
He's
he
like,
liked the
keep that
idea
as
of
a
having
segment. One guy a week. As long as they stay hot. You gotta stay hot.
we got to stay hot. And the Leafs are still in here. It's a 0-0 game. All we need is 1 goal and then an empty netter. That's all we need.
Exactly.
We need the first goal.
That's always fuckball.
But anyhow, let's get back to the notes here. We'll talk about that City game at the Armory.
Yeah, city match at the Armory. Okay, so this brings up a whole can of worms.
Who scored goals in that game? I know Celio scored
so-
a banger,
Yeah, it was
upper 90.
Durkin bodied a player, which led to Rasmus Alm finding the ball and passing through. It was a
Which
beautiful
goal?
pass,
Which
like
goal is
pass of the
this?
year to Klaus, the first goal.
Okay.
Then KC tied it, made it 1-1, I think. Like Pulido
I think
or
Austin
something.
wants to join in. Hold on.
Oh. Yeah, Austin probably saw the match and remembers. But
Austin, you're on the Loucast. Oh.
put him on speaker and put your
Okay.
phone on top.
Can you
of
hear
mine.
me?
I can hear you. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes. Now.
Hey, I want to hear about these Roper. Did you see these 2 Mizzou signings we just landed?
Yes, dude. Yes.
Got the Eureka kid building up that old line, getting ready for a battle in the SEC.
Dude,
Ooh,
Drink
Schrader's
is
talking
cooking.
about some SEC football.
Yes, Drink is cooking. Exciting times for St. Louis and Thompson.
I think there's no excuse right now for Mizzou not to make the college football playoffs. Like, it's playoffs or bust. I mean, I think they're going to be favored in every game, depending on Alabama. But outside that, I mean, come on, this is it for the state, for Mizzou, for everything.
Oh, I know, dude. I want to see Drink lifting that trophy up and just seeing everyone on Twitter having to bow down to us. God, especially OU. That is the matchup of the year.
Yeah, they're our little
That's
brother
the
now.
game of the year that I have marked on my calendar. That Oklahoma game, that's the win of the year that I need.
Welcome to the SEC, little brother.
For real.
We've already been there.
Oh
We've
my
done that.
God, they are obsessed with us on Twitter. More
They
than
are obsessed
upset-
with us.
they're-
They're all
it's like-
obsessed with us.
there's like the Sporting KC. I don't know what's worse, Sporting KC, KU, or OU Twitter. They're all 3. It's like, and they're all in the same kind of area. I mean, it's the same type of America. Oh, God, yeah, do not like any of them. But Mizzou, dude, exciting times. We're gonna be cooking this year, dude. Literally.
We're going to be cooking. I think we got one of the deepest wide receiver groups. And, I think defense will take a little bit of a step back. But let's be honest, the offense is just going to be firing on all cylinders.
Yes.
This won't matter.
Oh my God.
And obviously, got to pick on the schedule a little bit, but with that schedule, I just think there's no reason for us not to win.
Exactly.
11 games.
Dude, Saban's gone from Bama. Maybe we beat Bama, right, Pat?
I do like the replacement, but I mean, I think
The tides are turning.
some regression with Alabama.
Hey, Pat, I have a question for you. Did I bet you that Mizzou would win 10 wins and you didn't think they would?
I didn't think they would.
$100, I think it was. Who paid that?
I didn't think they would.
Well, Schrader, thank you for the call, man.
We appreciate it, Schrader.
I'm excited for Mizzou as well.
Real
Big-
quick though,
big
I
one.
know it's not. St. Louis doesn't have any skin in the game, kind of. But do we have any draft thoughts? With tomorrow being the draft.
Oh, we're going to talk about that later, so hopefully you stay tuned in. And we got that on the
That's a later topic.
later topic.
I mean,
We don't have that pencil.
Oh, I got it. Trust me, I have some notes on that.
be juicy, but it also
I
could
don't
be
have that on
pretty
my
chalky
notes.
at the same
Pat's
time.
ready for his spin steaks.
So, all right, I'll go back to listening.
All right. We
Appreciate it,
appreciate your
Schrader.
call.
All right, bye.
All right. So wait,
That's
Pat, what
many
do you have
callers
on your
now?
NFL notes? I
Dude,
do
we
not have that on my
got-
notes.
we got the NFL draft is
hold on,
tomorrow.
I was just getting.
No, is it really?
Yes.
For
Yes,
real?
Yes, the NFL draft is tomorrow. Holy shit.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Dude, I'm a Battlehawk fan. I don't pay attention to off-season NFL news.
draft. He's waiting for the UFL draft.
Bro, we're mid. Dude, we got the Defenders coming up this week. Battlehawks are 3-1. Let's go
Love
back
you,
and talk
Victoria.
about last weekend. The Battlehawks. You and Brock had good tickets. Shout out Brock.
Shout out Kalen. Shout out Kalen
Shout out
Wammel. Shout out
Kalen.
Rick Wammel. The boatman.
Shout out everybody.
Rick the Ozarks man. Rick
They
Wammel. Love that guy.
They had the good tickets down low, and I sat in the first half up
Pool
my
guy.
season tickets in the 400s. But then Max and I moved down and sat with you guys. But in the row that
Bucket
you
of
guys
water.
were sitting in,
Rally
someone left
bucket.
a dirty bucket
With rags.
with rags in it. I guess they were like cleaning up down there, but they just left it underneath the seat. So then we just kind of kept pushing it down the line.
And again, because it was like packed down there. It wasn't like we could
It
just
was
find an open
A good
row.
amount of people.
There wasn't really like a row around us that we could just put this bucket of water.
They were a bunch of St. Charles Hoosier kids down there with their shirts off,
Yeah, that's right.
chanting. And then, so at the Battlehawk games, when we scored touchdowns, they give streamers out to people in the top row to throw.
That's right.
And then they were throwing streamers down, and Roper got a streamer like
Yes, well,
kind
this
of
is-
rep. Goal, Leafs, goal.
This-
Nice.
oh,
Sorry to
let's go.
interrupt.
What
Let's go.
flashback about the streamers is this was Rams thing back in the day.
They did really.
Yes.
They did it at Rams
Yeah,
games. Okay,
yeah,
I didn't know that.
absolutely.
But anyhow, they were throwing streamers down after a touchdown, and Roper got his streamer like wrapped around his neck, kind of.
And the
And he was
kid,
trying to pull it off, but then another kid saw that like
the end of the
He was
streamer was where he
choking
could
him.
pull. Yeah, so he just kept pulling.
he was like,
yeah,
he was like-
it was,
So he
for a
choked
second-
you?
Dude,
Yes,
for a
the
second,
kid
I
got-
couldn't breathe.
he was getting a kick out of him choking from the streamer. But then we ripped the
Oh my
streamers
God,
off,
Kalen's listening live.
and then
Yes, shout out
we ended up putting all the streamers in the rally bucket, and then and they won, and they
Yeah, it was
won.
me,
Shout
Brock,
out Battlehawks.
shout out
Rally
Brock,
bucket.
Shout out Caitlin.
Battlehawks
Thank you
minus
again
7.
for the tickets. Love you guys. Can't wait for the wedding. Best couple.
If we want to keep talking about the dome, Max was telling me that he was impressed on how incredibly old and outdated everything was in there.
Oh well, yeah.
And I was like,
well,
dude, why do you think the Rams left?
Can we talk about the fact it was 420 and then people went into section 420?
Well, there were some stoners sitting up in section 420, and they were
Because
definitely
it was
chiefing up
nowhere
there.
around, like nowhere.
There was no
shouldn't have
one
been
to like
seen.
3 or 4 sections either way, just people sitting in 420.
Yeah. I gotta go back there even if it's not 420. Fuck it.
Oh, Bruins
Oh.
save.
Hey, all right. Well,
So okay, so let's go all the way back to the city match at the
So then yeah,
Armory.
after the
Voters Mercy
Battlehawks
Park.
game, we went to the Armory.
Yes, we watched the barbecue.
Tidbit, you get in for free. You don't have to pay cover for city matches if you're wearing city gear.
Yes.
The Armory. Otherwise,
Um,
cover's like $5.
Yes. It was a fun game.
$4 Mickey Ultras on draft during
just
the
like-
game.
Oh, goals, Goassos back and forth, trading blows, and Roman Berkey had an own goal. Unfortunately, that sucked. But
What goal was that?
that
The
was
one
he
the
second
did
own
in-
goal. It was the second.
When he was going to
Or
the
third,
end line
it might have
and
been
he had to
second.
reach over
Okay.
and just plopped in.
Or yeah, it was second because Tommy scored the third.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was sauced during
but hey,
that game.
Dude, we fucking bodied him. Durkin bodied him on the first goal, and then Klaus bodied him on the Pompeo goal, which was goal to match week.
That Pompeo
St.
goal
Louis
was
Twitter
nice.
reigns supreme because we just win another poll like every time, like every day. We just win a fucking poll.
The St. Louis Twitter is active.
Yeah. Well, it's born and raised in St. Louis.
Shout out Jack Dorsey.
Jack Dorsey. DeBerg alum. So does that make me the king of DeBerg, like high school
No,
Twitter?
no,
Yeah, that'll go over well.
King of Twitter.
Yeah, king of high school Twitter.
nope.
Pat had to drop his phone to hit that.
You're the DeBerg alum. You should be supporting that.
You're not the king of the bird, though.
No, I said.
Pat, are you saying you're the
Oh
king
my
of the
God,
bird
we're
Twitter?
No,
saying
no,
we're
no.
the king. Oh, okay, whatever. Jesus Christ, it was a dumb joke.
Dude, you've
Literally
been getting
went over Pat's
Twitter
head.
power hungry lately. Let me tell you, this guy and has been getting into some Twitter wars lately. Today, well, I was kind of feeding him and telling him like exactly what to write, and we kind of dug him a hole.
Oh no. Let's
Okay.
okay. So start from the beginning. So you have a Twitter war with.
Okay,
he
well,
just
let
gets
me-
into
hold
Twitter
on,
wars
hold on.
with
Here's-
Kansas City people.
Here's the thing. This Zachary guy, fucking 911 dispatcher in KC, has it out for me or something. I don't know.
Oh,
Or
it's a trip.
for St. Louis fans. Me and this Billy guy, Billy Jansen, shout out Billy Jansen, St. Louis City Twitter, big guy. He like we're always like DMing each other about how ridiculously obsessed the weirdos from the cow town of Kansas City and Kansas are. They're ridiculous. They always say the same shit. They always say, "Oh, the Rams relocated. The crime rate's #1. No one wants to live there. It's so boring."
Yada yada yada.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, you have no trophies. Tin Pot Club." And I tell them that we have 11 U.S. Open Cups. They're like, "Well, that doesn't belong to St. Louis City." And I'm like, "Well, it belongs to the city, so the city of St. Louis." So, yeah. Oh, Nick's
At least
walked
you're
in.
battling, you guys. I'm sorry. They almost had an empty net
Sean
there.
Paul's walked in. I'm trying to amp up this rivalry, but I'm clearly.
No,
I've been like
I'm into
Jon
it.
Snow. I'm like Jon Snow in Battle of the Bastards, the scene of like facing 1,000 men, and it's just
He's
me
waiting
out
for
there
a
with his
dragon to
sword.
come and
That was
save him.
me like all week long fighting off these fucking burner accounts. The SKC James and all. Oh my god, they're annoying. But we drew against them, and we go back to KC July 20th. Maybe we go there. Maybe Loucast makes a trip.
I don't know, dude. I don't know what goes on in Kansas City, dude.
It's not Kansas City, dude. It's in Kansas.
I don't know.
We ain't
I
going
don't,
to enemy team.
don't know what goes on out there.
It's a furniture mart.
Let's go to like I already went to Chicago last year for an away match, but where's another MLS place we can go?
I don't
Go
think
to
we play
Nashville?
Nashville. I don't think we play. Did we play Nashville?
Nashville's probably expensive.
I think
tickets.
Nashville
We don't
comes
wanna
to
go
us,
there.
honestly. Go to Miami. Go to Miami
Yeah.
bag. Go down to
Oh, I'd love to go to
Dolphinville.
Miami.
Anyhow, let's move on to Cardinals. After the City game, we went a whole week, and then this last Friday, the Cardinals came back into town for a homestand. They played the Brewers. Or no, that was right before we recorded last episode. We did walkie-talkie. Yeah, I had the over on that game because Kyle Gibson's ERA was like 6 at the time, and the Cardinals couldn't even score a single run that game. They ended up tying it in the bottom of the ninth by walking in a run, and couldn't score in extra innings. The game ended 2-1. And then today I also had the over. Kyle Gibson on the mound, ended at 5-1. So
Yeah,
Kyle
it's been
Gibson
tough.
decided to learn how to pitch, I guess.
We're already getting some feedback. Need some SCL flags hanging behind them.
Yeah, you guys, sorry about nothing behind us. I forgot some sports memorabilia, but
I'll fix it.
Well,
it's the
we'll be
first
back.
live
Yeah,
stream,
it's the first
guys.
live.
It's the first live stream.
Pat's got the Blues thing behind.
Right behind Pat is a cool Blues logo that's on the wall. Pat, can you show the viewers?
Yeah, I can show the viewers. Hold
What is that cut out of? Is that tinfoil?
on. No, it's metal.
Oh,
Hold on.
which is a form of metal.
I don't want to make anyone sick. All right, there we go. All right, showing them now. There is the Blues logo.
I love
It lights up in the back
Bad
when it has
internet.
bad.
I was saying we
internet.
probably should have put the couch over there, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe we can flip it and do it the other way and put stuff in that corner.
Yeah.
I said I trust your guys' judgment, so I can't chirp them, but we can switch stuff around.
Yep.
Anyhow, the Cardinals won today. Jordan Walker is no longer with the team. He got sent down to AAA.
Yeah,
No
it's
way, really?
He just had a
Aprils in
bobblehead
row.
night last week. I got a Jordan Walker bobblehead on Friday night, and then by the end of the homestand, they sent him down to AAA. How about that?
We made a comment today. It was like the day for a field trip for school students,
A lot of
Um,
kids.
and me and Nick made a joke. It was like all these kids that show up to not see Jordan Walker.
They kept all the. It looked pretty full at Bush actually, because all the students were sitting up in the 300 and 400s, and then they
Always
said
empty.
all the drunks go down in the lower bowl.
Just remember, Leahy, what comes around is all around.
Great show.
But great view of the
Oh,
game today,
yeah.
right
I
behind
don't
home
think you can
plate.
get better than that,
Shout out
other
Boone
than
Shaft and the
Casey.
Schnook Suite.
Exactly.
Oh,
Great
wow.
view of the field.
Got access to the Redbird Club. Had plenty of food options.
They said there was 35,000 people there today, and I'm kind of calling
No.
cap.
It is capped. That attendance quiz is always just tickets sold.
Tickets sold.
It's not number.
Not
of people
tickets
going
scanned.
through the fucking gates.
I think that's not
So
a
they
fair.
cap it every game.
No, when they show the attendance they go off of, Pat, is the tickets sold and not the tickets
will you
scanned.
keep? Oh my,
What?
can you keep reading the comments? We're getting.
Sure.
Oh no, Bruins scored. Shit.
Shit!
Oh no.
what is your burner account?
No, we're
No,
not,
that
we're
defeats the purpose of a burner account.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
We've
I'm forming a new
whoever
one.
asked that question, I'm pretty
That
sure
was Bryce.
we've gone over this in a previous episode.
Asking how the Brewer series go.
Oh God.
We don't talk
Jesus.
about that, Bryce.
Yeah, fuck you.
We just
Bryce.
won this last series, 2-1. So you know what, we're back.
Yeah, we are back.
Coming
Chris
back.
Chris Kovac says, has Cream stopped by the Kolache shop yet?
Oh.
If so, his favorite is sausage and gravy.
That
Go
Robbie
Bash.
guy's gonna like, dude, sign him to an NIL with Kalachi.
Dude, my boss is like always at SLU games.
Yeah.
Hugh Jordan.
What's going on here? This goal count? Sure does.
Hugh-
Damn it.
Hugh Jordan?
I don't know who that is.
This could quite possibly be the deepest, darkest corner of the internet that I've ever been to.
Oh my God. Yeah, there's some random.
Who said that?
Hugh Jordan.
Hugh Jarkman, call in, bud.
Yeah, reveal yourself, hater.
What do you got to say?
Yeah. I don't know.
And then Bryce also asked if Roper, if he would welcome Cronky back if he brought an NFL team back to St. Louis.
No.
No,
No.
no. I'm throwing a trident
The
through his
principal.
chest.
The principal, Bryce.
I will stuff his face with Provel cheese until he dies. And piss on his grave. Heard it here first.
And that's all the comments we got so far. So
Okay.
All right, you guys. I also had written down former Blue players that are in the playoffs right now because this game we're watching has Joel Edmondson playing for the Leafs, Ryan Reeves for the Leafs, and then Patty Maroon is wearing his former high school colors with black and yellow with the Boston Bruins. What do you guys? Nothing.
no.
Someone's
It's
real
just
funny.
it just reminds me of good times when we had a good team.
Yeah.
I mean,
Though those players
I'm
never
laughing
played
at-
all together. Ryan Reeves is not a Stanley Cup champion, but you know.
He's not a legend, but he's a fighting legend.
Hey, at least we have Benny though.
Those are the players that are just in this game. Oshie was playing for the Capitals. I was watching him the other day versus the Rangers. Ryan O'Reilly leading the Predators. Their series is tied up 1-1.
Crazy.
Petrangelo and Barbashev, are they both healthy? You guys know?
I
For
think
the-
Barbie is not Petro yet.
And then this one's a surprise guy we let go. Dakota Joshua
Yeah.
for the Vancouver Canucks. You guys remember him?
Yeah, he's pretty good for them too.
He's not a bad bottom six. When your bottom six can chip in and give goals every now and then, hey, like, you can't ask for better than that.
Hugh Jordan also says, while I'm here though, can the guy in the powder blue sing his favorite WWE intros?
You know any? I could. Which one do you wanna start with?
Undertaker is like the dong.
Dum.
Can't stop me. My time is now.
How about Randy Orton?
Rumor has it that Hugh Jordan is Roper's YouTube burner.
Is that what he said?
That's what Bryce said.
Is that really? Is that why you're going on your phone? Are you
No,
comedy?
dude, I am not a Hugh Jordan. That is not me. That is a no.
Come on, Toronto power play to end the second
Well, there you
period.
have
Need
it.
a goal
It's
here.
not. It's not Mr. Roper here.
No, I'm logging in. I'm not on YouTube.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm so unhealthy today.
Okay, so
Come on, Leafs.
Hugh Jordan, call in.
Buffering.
I want to talk to you, dude.
how does he call in without our numbers?
Oh.
314-917-4285. That number is 314-917-4285. Call in and reveal yourself. So I'll know you from your voice. Clearly you know me. But I'm about WWE intros. It's throwing me off. Who is that?
I don't know.
Is
It's
it
using
Kyle
the-
Helms?
Who knows?
Helms. He said he wasn't going to be available till 8.
WWE.
It might be Dan Fine. It might be Hugh Jordan.
All right. What else we got to talk about, boys?
I got Twitter cleanup here. Let me get on a rant here about something that I've mentioned and spoken about on this podcast, and that's sportsmanship. I believe in playing sports for the love of the game, and good old Chris Kerber on Twitter posted a story about his daughter, who is 14 years old, who plays soccer. Don't know if it's for club or for school, but anyhow, she got injured, got knocked over by an opposing player, and a dad and a coach on the other team stood over her and were saying things like, "That's what you get, and make sure you keep hitting them harder." Like, this isn't hockey. This is girls' soccer. And that's a child. Like, I had to stop going to my brother's hockey games when he was younger, maybe when he was around like 10, 11, 12, 13, because parents are just awful at youth sporting events. And it's a terrible
Kerber,
look.
right?
Yeah, I'm talking about Chris Kerber's daughter.
Yeah. Well, the fact that the parent, like, stood over her.
That's
Is
too much. That guy's a
ridiculous.
dickhead.
Yeah. That's up there with, like,
That's absurd.
grown men stealing baseballs from kids at baseball games.
No, this is worse. And this brings me into a story about when we were playing youth soccer when we were younger. I don't know if you were on my team at this time or not, but I remember getting fouled by someone on the other team, and then my dad was standing not too far away on the sidelines, and he said something like, "Watch out for number 13 on the other team. He's dirty. Watch out for that 13." And number 13 turned around and said, "Shut up, old man." And I
Jesus.
wanted to be mad at him, but all I could do was laugh because that was funny at the end of the day. I go, "You got him." I was like, "That was good.
Yeah.
That was good."
That was
You
my
laughed it off.
response.
You
Oh.
gotta laugh it off at the end of the day. You gotta have fun. Because why else are you out there if you're not trying to have fun, you know?
Right.
Pete Weber style. Hell yeah.
St. Louisan. Pat, is there any new comments? It's a huge
Oh,
art.
no new comments.
No huge art.
Yes. Oh, Mr. Roper, Mr. Other Roper. He did say, "Are City gonna get 3 points against the Seagulls tomorrow?"
Oh, yes.
Man City versus Brighton.
Their high line. I have a feeling this is Kyle Helms. Or comments going crazy. If Pat's not even Bruce or Pat, you're not.
Jesus talking about 14-year-old girls.
What?
Jesus talking about 14-year-old girls. Bet Josh Giddy tunes in soon.
What did I talk about?
We were talking about Chris Kerber's
Oh,
daughter.
Jesus.
Hey, man, you're
Who
taking-
said that? Was that you, Jordan?
that was Hugh Jordan.
Hugh, come on, man. You're missing the point of the story there. The point of the story was sportsmanship.
It's Dan or Kyle. It's one of them. Oh,
Come on, man.
God, this is...
Bryce Graham asked, "How's your DK lineup looking?"
Oh, dude. This Zurich is going to be wild. Nick, I think you should do this week, dude. It's the...
Oh my God,
They
it's
team
terrible.
up together. They team up together.
It's terrible.
If it's
So,
not a major, I'm
It's
not
duos.
playing.
It's duos.
I'm not playing.
Yeah,
No.
that's the worst.
Mm-mm.
I agree with him. I didn't even want to play, but I played.
Okay, God damn. Everyone hates Zurich.
Oh, did you
Shitty
guys see
format.
the fight last week between Ryan Garcia and
Pat or Bryce, how
Devin
do we
Haney?
pick for one and done?
you guys watch boxing? No.
No.
All right, Pat.
Ryan Garcia won. He was a huge underdog.
Pat, keep reading comments. I'm curious about going.
Fading X Cantley. Mr. Tyler Roper said that.
Tyler's in here, dude.
That's why I said other Roper. He said, "Are City gonna get 3 points against Seagulls tomorrow?" And then Tyler also said, "Fading Cantley."
Shout out Tyler for that pick today, under 3.5 in the
Merseyside
Derby.
Yeah. Oh, producer Pat, too soon. Too soon.
I did
Hugh
not take your
Jordan
pick.
says, "I'm getting bored. I'm turning this off unless the guy with the stash starts taking off clothes."
Who is this guy? Call in. Call in, you troll.
All right, we're giving this guy too much. We're giving this guy too much airtime.
Block him.
Stop reading that guy's comments, Pat. I don't want to hear
He's
from him
banned
anymore.
from the comments.
Yeah, he is removed.
This guy, come on. Come on.
Wait. It might be Josh. It might be Josh Henry. Hugh Jordan. That might be it. Oh my god, I'm laughing so hard. I keep reading comments.
No, I'm done with these comments. Shut up. Quit laughing.
Okay.
I'm going to get a water.
Okay.
It's gonna be the Roper show for a sec. Comment me, dude. Give him to me.
Who the hell? Hugh Jordan also says,
Oh,
okay.
Christ.
"Who the hell else are gonna get airtime to?"
Bryce, is this Hugh Jordan you, bro?
No, it's not. But I just came to a realization is that it has to be one of your friends who's a troll because
Bro,
huge. I think it's a play on words of huge hard on.
Oh, jeez. I ain't pronouncing it that way.
I think that's it. I don't know, but I had to call.
Stay tuned in,
Dude.
Hugh.
His name is Hugh Jardon. It has to be huge hard on.
I had a feeling with Hugh, yeah.
No, it's not me.
Wait, no, you're fine. Wait, what?
No, I'm saying like the account is not me.
No.
It's not some in my head I
Took
had,
you
I
guys
thought it was
long
just
enough.
some random guy, but it's
what
definitely
Tyler
one of
said.
your friends trolling you.
Yeah. Oh my god, I know.
Oh, jeez.
All right, well have a good rest of your show.
Thanks, Pete.
Thanks, Bryce.
Thanks for having me on.
Okay, what else do we have to talk about? This is off the rails.
This man, we're not doing another live stream if you can't keep it together.
Oh, okay, well I know I wasn't expecting the.
We're doing.
Is there more?
No, there's no more.
No, we're doing Twitter cleanup. What do you got on your Twitter
Twitter.
besides your Twitter wars? I saw this one yesterday. After I stayed until the 6th inning, I saw the Cardinals lose 14-1 last night in the rain. Someone said, if you stay to the end of a game that the home team loses by more than 10 runs, they should hand out a voucher for a free game as you're exiting the stadium. I kind of like that.
I like that.
Incentivize fans to stay longer.
They should do that.
And then there was this guy who pitched for the Red Sox this week, a 31-year-old. There was a video of him crying in the dugout, but it was a good emotional, good cry because he achieved his lifelong dream of finally making it to the major leagues. He had quit baseball and moved home and stopped playing and was like a carpenter or a plumber or something.
Guys
And then
being
he
dudes.
went back.
Guys being dudes.
That's a real life, the rookie story. Shout out Dennis Quaid.
Another fun MLB story that I'm sure you are on and will love. Because I think I have a feeling who it is, and he's a baseball hater. Was the Yankees game when Aaron Boone got thrown out in the first 5 pitches because
Oh, that was funny, dude. Someone above, a row or two above the dugout said something to the ump,
after Boone already got a warning.
And
Boone had a
then
warning, and he wasn't saying anything.
tosses him, and he goes, "No, it wasn't me." And he's like, "It was him, and he's like pointing up at some guy in the stand.
And the ump
And
said,
the ump
"I
goes,
don't
I don't
care."
care. He goes, "I don't give a shit." He goes, "You're out of here." That was funny, dude.
That's fucked up.
That's some New York Yankees. That's some bleacher creature shit. Even though it was behind the dugout.
Chris Kovac said, "I didn't know this was an ESPN podcast."
You guys, Petro was playing. I just saw him out there for a highlight against the Stars. He's playing
Take
for
my
the
clothes off.
Golden Knights.
Blue guy was the culprit. That's what Tyler says. Boone. Andrew McLean says Boone was innocent.
Yeah, I mean, how would you feel if you were that fan? Like, you were the cause of that, of your team's manager getting thrown out. You just had to sit there for the rest of the 9 innings. And
Oh,
like,
I'm sure he was proud of that. I'm sure he took a lot of. I'm sure that was a good moment for him.
that like reminds me of
What was the name of the guy who from the Cubs got the foul ball?
Steve Bartman.
Bartman. Yeah, it's not a Bartman situation.
No, it's kind of more similar to the Tony La Russa when he was with the White Sox in his last years, and a fan yelled at Tony and was like, "You should have put this guy in for pinch hitter," and Tony.
Is that okay?
Yeah, like literally just did it like a second later.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
I ran it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
So that was funny.
So Cardinals, how do we feeling after the weekend and these?
I don't know,
Arizona-
man. They got swept by the Brewers, but I mean, they bounced back, kind of. Like
We got the
I don't
Braves
know.
coming up. Sonny Gray will be slotted the pitch though.
There you go. Hopefully we can score fucking runs with him.
Dude, if we
Yeah.
can just get a couple guys hitting like slightly above 200, like 225 to 250, like I think we can be an okay team. dude. I
Nato,
think we can
Nato and
compete.
Goldie got on base today, and guess what? We won,
Multiple hits, I think, for Goldschmidt and Nato, maybe.
and we didn't put him in the parlay.
Didn't have him in the.
I need to check those. Those are. Oh, well, obviously, I still need the Leaves.
Yeah. Leafs minus 1.5.
Leafs minus 1.5.
Yes. Shout out to Healthy Debate on the hot seat.
What else we got to talk about, boys? We talked about City. We talked about Black Battlehawks.
Oh, NFL is the NFL draft really tomorrow?
It's
Yeah,
really
it's
tomorrow.
Monday night.
I do
really
have
didn't.
a
You know
another
we're
live
behind,
stream.
just like the Coyotes moving. It's gonna be like a recurring. You just gotta not
I
know.
can't
something,
keep up on
like,
everything, bro. I got other shit to do. I got
Who gets
you got a
drafted
pro
first overall?
Palestine. Pro 10 to the 10.
no, it ain't like that.
Who gets drafted first overall? Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams, duh.
Okay, so then who's number 2?
Who's picking number 2?
Washington Commanders.
And they're gonna pick a quarterback.
Probably they're either gonna pick Drake May or Jaden Daniels.
Can they
Hey,
take
Daniels not
neither?
bad.
Jaden Daniels has also said on quote that I do not want to play for Washington.
Oh, is he gonna pull with Eli Manning?
Yeah, he is.
Awesome. I kind of want to see that in live. Like,
So people are thinking Drake
Wait,
May.
Drake May. They already took the North Carolina quarterback last year, didn't they?
No.
Yeah. Sam Howell. Sam Howell played at North Carolina.
Well,
There's
yeah.
no way in hell they're gonna take another North Carolina quarterback, dude.
Tar
Well,
Heels, Tar Heel up.
There you go.
North Carolina is not a football school.
Do you take J.J. McCarthy hella early? People are dropping his draft stock.
Supposedly- Oh my God, there was a
Is he
theory
not
today.
going to the Chargers with to be reunited with what's
that's
his
what
face?
that's what someone brought up to Adam
his face?
Schefter on NFL Live.
What's
Jim
his face?
Harbaugh.
Jim
Jim
Harbaugh. What's his face?
Fuck Jim Harbaugh. But yeah, people were saying like, "Oh my God, will they trade Justin Herbert to get?" And how about that trade getting Wilson going to Denver? Zach Wilson, Mormon. Look out, mom's Denver.
I heard a rumor recently that the new NHL franchise,
In Utah.
the Storm and Mormons, are gonna have Zach Wilson in the building for their opening night.
Oh, the Broncos
Look for a
traded for some.
Look for a Storm and Mormon Denver Broncos.
The Broncos
Collab
traded
in
for
the near
someone just
future.
now, or you're not talking about the Zach Wilson trade?
Oh, the Zach Wilson trade. That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. Sorry.
And Amon St. Ross signed an extension today
Yes.
too. No?
Yeah, that was a massive one.
69er.
Is he that
Shout
good?
out Amon
Yeah,
Ra.
he's that good.
Really?
Yes,
Yes.
dude. He was a 69er runner-up. Fuck you, Mark.
I mean, he took him all the way to
Love
the
you, Hadley.
NFC Championship.
Hadley's a winner. Fuck you, Mark.
What else? The Vikings might move up to take a quarterback as well.
Oh, well, hot take about the Vikings. I heard that next year they're gonna like start just vegan only options for food or something. You hear about that?
I thought you were gonna say they were making all their players go vegan.
Oh Jesus, that would be too much.
Oh jeez, they need
Going
some
to Prince
protein.
That would be
route.
something they would do in like L.A.
So I think Prince Fielder was. Bryce can correct us in the comments if Prince Fielder was a vegan or not.
So we have some chat activity.
Speaking of vegans, they had gluten-free beer in our suite today at Bush.
So huge art on. I'm saying it wrong for purpose. Better take that shirt off too before you get cease and desist. He has now been blocked.
Robert, you're acting like this guy's fucking Dave Chappelle or something. This guy is not funny.
I've reported. Bryce said I've reported huge hard on to YouTube for terrorism. So there you go.
Good.
B. There you go, B.
Hey,
Thank
Hugh
you.
hard on. Go back to your Palestine rally.
Oh,
Whoa, Colin, help me debate.
no, we don't need politics.
Go shut down a highway.
Oh jeez, we don't need to bring up politics.
Yeah, this is a sports podcast. I forgot. Sorry, guys.
Yes. So we have been going for almost an hour. It's not quite an hour. How are we feeling?
How we feeling, guys?
First live stream. Watching the Leafs play, trying to win against.
I've already gotten feedback. We need to decorate our backdrop. I've already have friends that are willing
I could've told you
to.
that.
The ladies of the Loucast are willing to step up and.
I appreciate
us.
that.
Well, we're gonna put that one sign I have. We can put that on the steps behind us. That would look pretty good.
There you go.
And then I think we should put the whiteboard right here, and we'll just write like whatever picks we want, or just write something
All
stupid.
right, sounds good.
Oh, it's a bye week for one and done. Sick.
Anyhow, should we just bring it up to OTROT?
Yeah, I guess so. My OTROT was eating edibles and going to the movies is back.
Really?
Yes, not to get political, but I did see the movie Civil War, A24 film. Saw it on taking a 100 milligram edible. Had Ron Swanson, Nick Offerman as the president. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the mini clip game, Bush Shootout. You ever play that game?
Not familiar.
Oh, it was like a first-person shooter on mini clip where you would like fight in the White House, and that's what the ending of the movie.
Interesting.
Because they're fighting in the White House. It was a pretty cool movie. Like, Jesse Plemons from Breaking Bad, shout out him. He had a great scene, asking them if what kind of American they were. I guess no one's interested in.
What would you
H104
rate
films.
it out of 10?
8.
Okay.
It was a must see in the theaters.
Did you go on a Tuesday night?
Yeah, it was like $5.
Shout out $5 Tuesday nights.
What is it? Well, it
Like
was
Marcus.
it's $7 now, but I like use my
R.I.P.
points.
What?
Yeah, dude, Joe Biden, economics.
This is no. This is not a no.
Sorry.
No politics.
No,
That's a
I love it.
Marcus. That's a Marcus cinema thing.
Yeah,
Warenberg, because Warenberg would never.
would never.
Warenberg,
what you got?
Never. My OTROT this week is also a movie that I watched, and I didn't watch the beginning of it. I watched the middle of it towards the end, but it's called Donnie Darko. You guys ever heard of this movie?
I have heard of it.
Heard of it, Pat? Have you heard of it? You
I am
familiar?
not.
Okay. Movie is really, really weird and overall not a good movie. Stars young Jake Gyllenhaal, Patrick
Canceled.
Swayze's in it,
It's canceled.
and then Jake Gyllenhaal's sister's in it,
Maggie?
Maggie Gyllenhaal. Seth Rogen has got a small part,
Wow.
and there's some other famous people too, but I'm forgetting. Anyhow, it's a weird movie, and like it was all about like fear and love and like time travel. It was like a horror. You thought like he was having visions and he was schizophrenic, and it was all centered around the 1988 presidential election with Michael Dukakis, and basically it was like I thought it was like an Illuminati propaganda film, and it was really odd, and like all the actors were weird. So if you're scrolling through Peacock and you come across Donnie Darko, you don't have to watch it.
There you go.
Oh, shout out my brother. He just started watching Oppenheimer.
Oh, nice.
Wonder if he finished it. Bring in the sheets.
Oppenheimer.
Oh, we have some comments. Will you guys do weekly live streams? I think we will.
I think we should.
This is a hit.
This
I think
is.
we like getting the listeners
As long as we
involved.
don't have huge hard on it.
yeah. Bryce says huge hard on, poop standing up, and then Tyler says pee sitting down.
Okay.
All right. I got an OTROT.
What do you got, Pat?
Hold on.
You
Too bad.
has been blocked.
So who is
Alright.
this guy? Who is it?
We don't know who it is.
Is
but
this
we're-
the guy who's an Arsenal fan and a
Probably.
Loucast hater?
That's probably it.
It's that guy?
I
Right.
said
That
multiple
Kyle
times,
guy?
either like Kyle or Dan. Yeah.
All right.
Well,
So
a coward won't even call in. Maybe it's Zach Brendel.
who knows?
Wild card. Josh Henry.
All right. So my OTROT is I got an NFL live stream tomorrow with the other podcast. What's called What's Wrong with Him podcast.
Yeah, I'm on tomorrow, aren't I?
Yeah, you can be.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, we can give a shout out to
I'll think
Loucast
about it.
and get more viewers. We're bringing the damn podcast to you because you don't come out on Mondays.
Yeah, Peppers. There's a lot of crackheads that are topless there.
That
Pat
is
searches
true.
them out.
That
Pat-
is true.
Pat searches them out and wants to go feel them up.
No. But yeah, that's just my OTRT. We're doing a live stream during the NFL draft first round tomorrow. So that should be fun.
Who are their favorite teams?
They like the Rams, and then also they like the Bengals because of Joey B.
Who's Mel's team?
The Bengals because of Joey B.
Okay.
Bengals are a good team to root for. They're close.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he doesn't have any Florida quarterbacks to cheer for right now.
Nope. Is that it? Is that all we got, boys?
I guess. What do we have looking ahead?
Looking ahead, we're gonna try and
City-
do this more live streaming, fix the backgrounds, and I'm gonna do some more work on this.
I was talking more about like sports wise, what we got coming up this week.
Oh, sorry.
City's got a bye. Cardinals are going. Where are the Cardinals going?
Bro,
We're live streaming, bro.
I'm trying to find out who huge.
We don't care. We blocked him.
yeah, we blocked him. Who is the Cardinals playing coming up?
It's the Braves. I said this already.
There we go.
There we go. We got the Braves.
Are they going to, or are they coming here?
I think they're going probably. They just played 2 series at home.
Okay.
Supposedly. Oh, and then City's gonna be on bye this week.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Yep. So it's just Battlehawks.
The Battlehawks got the Defenders
on
They're away.
Saturday.
Sunday at Early game.
Sunday 11.
Kyle Helm says, talk about how they're cheaters.
Oh God.
Who?
City. Something about Man City.
Oh.
Oh, the Bruins scored. Shit.
God, Kyle Helms joins the. Get the fuck out, Kyle. God, no one wants.
We're
to
never
hear
doing
it.
a live stream again. We're never
Oh
doing a
my
live stream. This is the
God,
last
it
one.
was supposed to be.
Thanks everyone for watching.
Supposed to be Leafs
We're
minus
never
1.5.
doing one again.
Oh fuck! I'm on the hot seat.